This car is a one-off and the last of its kind. It sports the VW logo, but this 1954 Beutler convertible is certainly no run-of-the-mill VW. Back then, all VWs were mass-produced. High-speed luxury vehicles were not on the company's agenda. In the early 50s, VW had just two models, explains test driver Christoph Bauer: the robust, cheap VW Beetle and the practical VW Buzz. Anyone who wanted a touch of luxury ordered the Export Beetle instead of the standard one. It came with a small vase on the dashboard, but soon clever coach builders discovered the Beetle as the perfect base for their luxury bodies.
Den VW Käfer als perfekte Basis für ihre edlen Spezialkarosserien.
The first convertible based on the VW Beetle was made by Beutler in 1949. Fellow Germans Carmen presented the successful VW four-seater convertible at almost the same time. Apart from the missing roof and the modified rear, the bodies were just like the ones for regular VW Beetles. Swift brothers Ernst and Fritz Beutler went a step further, explains Christoph. They just used the VW base and the technology and added a very special body. The two metal experts had already given the first Porsche 356 a smart sheet metal coat in 1948. And then in 1954 they came up with the Beutler convertible.
Da folgt dann diese Schönheit, das Beutler Spezialcabriolet.
The two brothers always followed the same procedure. They clad the base with an elegant, exclusive light metal chassis. Clients could also opt for customized engine tuning. In 1954, the car was powered by a 1.2-liter Boxer engine from the brand new VW 1200. But the normal 30 horsepower weren't enough, so the Swiss brothers used a U.S. Judson compressor for extra power. The car then had an impressive 43 horsepower, 3 more than a basic Porsche. It reached top speeds of 135 kilometers an hour, and that was pretty impressive in the late 1950s. And it still gets you through the traffic nice and swiftly today, says Christoph. The Beutler convertible needs just 15 seconds to go from 0 to 100 thanks to the special compressor. A normal Beetle needed around 30. Christoph finds this convertible a great example of excellent workmanship and no-frills elegance. The judges at the 1954 Geneva Car Fair were certainly impressed. They awarded it the coveted Rose d'Or. The daughter of a rich Swiss factory owner bought the car at the fair, and Christoph reckons she's responsible for some of the dents in the original chassis. This is a perfect patina. It really gives you a feel for the history of a car. The almost perfect original condition of the Beutler convertible makes it a real rarity. The lightweight, simple aluminum chassis still has its original paint. Rather remarkable for a car that is almost 60 years old. The Beutler brothers built 3 of these 4-seater convertibles up until 1956. This car is the first of its kind, as indicated by the golden rose on the dashboard. It is also the last of its kind. The other 2 convertibles have vanished without a trace. This here is a small bundle of energy, a VW Boxer engine with a U.S. Judson compressor. It fits in a VW Beetle as well as a Karmann Ghia. This double fan belt, explains Christoph, is connected to the crankshaft and drives a small rotor that intensifies the air-gas mix to around 0.4 bar. That means the car can accelerate almost twice as fast as one with a standard engine. Judson guaranteed that the lifespan of the VW engine was in no way shortened by the compressor, but it did give the engine a richer sound. The Beutler is on show at the VW Museum in Wolfsburg, alongside some 100 outstanding examples of automobile history. Special chassis and coach work are nothing new. In the old days, manufacturers just delivered the technology, and the bodywork was done by specialized companies. Now, in the days of mass production, these specialists occupy a niche market, building cars by hand that the big names cannot deliver. For example, sporty convertibles with reliable VW technology. And craftsmanship comes at a price, Christoph points out, and that meant a price tag of 15,000 Deutschmarks for the Beutler convertible. In the 50s, that would have bought you 2 VW convertibles, or a Porsche 356 convertible with a 70 horsepower engine. But that's not the main reason why only 3 of these cars were built. In 1954, VW's Heinrich Nordhoff stopped deliveries of Beutler and other coach builders, saying, "We are a car factory and not a coach maker." That is why only 3 were built, and this is the only remaining example. The success of the self-supporting body meant the end of special editions. After all, the body and chassis are one in modern cars. And individual metal casings involve huge changes to the overall car design. But in post-war West Germany, manufacturers wanted more individuality and were inspired by such exotic vehicles as the Beutler convertible. Just 3 cars, but a milestone in automotive history? Christoph Bauer would say so. The Beutler convertible can be seen as a forerunner of the extremely popular Karmann Ghia. It was one of the first cars to combine exclusive design with the robust technology of a production car. So for him, the Beutler convertible has a place in automotive history. Karmann builds the Karmann Ghia and the Beetle convertible in Osnabrück. Swiss chassis builders Beutler survived until 1987 before disappearing off the automotive horizon.